Look at these comments. Really look at them. We built it, so it's ours. They stole our oil. If you don't agree, you're the enemy. And as I'm reading through this, I keep thinking to myself, I've seen this way of thinking before. This is not new. This is inherited thinking. People like to believe that colonization and slavery happened because a few evil men did evil things. That's comforting, because it lets everyone else off the hook. But that's not how systems like that survive for centuries. They survive because large numbers of ordinary people accept a story that makes domination feel normal, theft feel legal, and violence feel moral. And when I look at these comments today, I'm watching that same mental operating system run in real time. Let's start with one of the most revealing phrases I keep seeing. They stole our oil. Think about what that sentence assumes. It assumes that resources under someone else's land still belong to you, simply because your people were there first, invested money, built infrastructure, or once benefited from it. That logic is old. We discovered it. We developed it. We brought order. We civilized it. The translation has always been the same. We own it. That mindset did not disappear when slavery ended. It didn't vanish when colonial flags came down. It just updated its language. Empire became foreign policy. Colonization became stabilization. Plantations became strategic assets, and theft became national interest. Another thing that stands out in these comments is how easily power turns violence into morality. When powerful countries act, it's called justice. When weaker people act, it's called terrorism. When the powerful remove a leader in another country, it's law enforcement. When anyone else does it, it's kidnapping. Same behavior, different power position, different moral label. This is why it makes sense to say that being right or wrong is often based on power. Public morality, international morality, isn't neutral. It functions like branding. Whoever has power decides which actions get framed as necessary, heroic, or unavoidable. And then there's the language. Animals, monsters, savages, criminals. That kind of language isn't accidental. Dehumanization is what makes extreme actions feel acceptable. It's what allows people to cheer suffering and still believe they're on the side of good. Slavery required dehumanization. Colonization required dehumanization, and today the same mechanism still works. Strip people of complexity, reduce them to a threat, and suddenly anything done to them feels justified. Here's the part people don't like to hear. Systems like this don't survive on leaders alone. They survive on crowds, on everyday approval, on people who may never pick up a weapon but who nod along as long as the actions are wrapped in words like safety, freedom, and greatness. That's why I'm saying the mindset hasn't changed. The uniforms changed, the speeches changed, the media changed, but the moral structure is the same. This isn't about blaming every individual for history. It's about recognizing a cultural inheritance, a way of thinking that says we are the standard, we are the judge, we decide what's right. That way of thinking built plantations, it built empires, and it can build new versions of those systems if it's never challenged. So when you read these comments, don't just argue about Trump or Maduro or this one event. Look deeper. Look at the logic underneath the arguments. Because the most dangerous thing isn't one leader, it's a population trained to believe that power equals righteousness. If this hit home, share it. And in the comments, ask yourself and be honest. What modern phrases sound just like the old civilizing mission, just with a new name?